Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, so last year I uploaded a tutorial and it was called Project Incompatible. When you get an alert message in Cricut Design Space and it's in regards to your image size. And so a lot of the questions that I would get would be, I followed your tutorial all the way to the end, but I'm still getting the rectangle or the Project Incompatible message. I have tested the issue with my Cricut Design Space mobile app on my Android phone. And I'm here to tell you, if you haven't found out yet, that print then cut does not work with Cricut Design Space mobile app. It does not work. So if you upload an SVG file and you're getting the project incompatible message, it's not your SVG file, it's not your JPG, it's not your PNG. Cricut Design Space mobile app does not work with print then cut. Okay, you can cut, but you cannot print. There's nothing, no functionality within that mobile app that's going to send that image to your printer. Okay, so I'm going to show you the application here using my Android, my Samsung Android phone, the functionality here in just a moment. But I want to put that out there. So my project incompatible tutorial is correct. The Cricut Joy does not print. So if you're using a Cricut Joy, it's not going to help you. No instruction I give you will help you because the Cricut Joy does not print, and neither does Cricut Design Space mobile app. No printing. Okay. So I wanted to put that out there, and the iPhones either. It's not going to work with an iPhone. Now I haven't tested on the iPhone, but I have Googled enough information to be able to tell you that it doesn't work. The print of option doesn't, or print functionality doesn't work with the Android or the iPhone. So yeah, that's, I mean, bummer. Maybe that's something that Cricut Design Space is working on to improve that functionality, you know, for those that don't have a laptop or computer. But yeah, project incompatible. You're going to continue to get that message. It doesn't matter how you downsize that image. It doesn't matter what the image or file type is for that image. It's not going to work. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you my screen and take you through the process in Cricut Design Space mobile app. And I apologize, I hadn't done this earlier, but I have a laptop, so I use my laptop all the time. And so I will start doing some tutorials on how to use the Cricut Design Space mobile app with the Android phone. Since I have an Android, I will, do that to kind of help out new users that don't have an actual laptop or computer. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to show it to you.
All right, so I have my Samsung Android phone, and I'm going to open up the Cricut Design Space mobile app here on the bottom right of my options, my app options here. And you have two ways to get to your canvas. You can click on the big plus sign here that says New Project, or you can just go from home. Up at the top you have another menu. You can go from there and just click on Canvas, and it's the same concept, so just depending on where you want to start from. So here I have a canvas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that Cricut Design Space mobile app is not compatible with print then cut projects. So when you go from your canvas on a blank canvas to upload an image, So we're going to upload an SVG. So at the bottom of my screen, I have image, text, shapes, upload, actions, exit, and then make it. I'm going to click on upload. And then I'm going to select from a photo gallery, but you can take a picture or you can open uploaded images that you already have saved. But I'm going to go to select from photo library. Okay. And then I'm just going to scroll down here, and I am going to select this SVG. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, in the top right hand corner, I'm going to click on next. And then you see a save as cut image on the left and a save as print then cut image on the right. There's a little I next to it, and if you click that I, it says selecting print then cut will save your upload as a printable image. Okay, but it does not. Okay, so that's the first issue where you will think that you have the ability to print then cut, but you don't. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to select the image on the right, and you have to give it a name. So I'm going to go ahead and type in an image name. So I'm just going to save it as test project. Once you put the name in, and you can call it whatever works for you, I'm going to go back to the top right hand corner and select save. It's going to upload the image for me. All right, so now I have the SVG, and I'm going to go ahead and select it, and in the bottom right corner I'm going to select insert. And there's my image. Now I took one that had, you know, a snapshot and all this good stuff, but it really doesn't matter because it's not going to work anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to go with this. So now if I wanted to check the sizing of my image, I can just drag on the bottom right. You have a little up down arrow. If I drag it, it shows me what the width and height is. So it's showing me there the width and height. I can also just select the image, and in the bottom of the menu I would select edit, and it's going to give me some functionality here for the width and the height. So I'm just going to click that lock in between the width and the height one time, and then this will allow me to go in and manually change the width and the height. So I'm going to select the width first, and I'm just going to click on the arrow delete going to the left, and I'm just going to type in 8.5, which is the new sizing in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to select done on the keyboard. Then I'm going to go back to the height. I'm going to select the delete arrow to the left, and I'm going to change that to 11 and select done. So now I know I have my sizing correct at 8.5 by 11, and you can click and lock it back. Just click the lock one time, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select make it in the bottom right corner, and that's where you get the project Incompatible. This project has images that cannot be sent to matte. To resolve, select OK and adjust the affected layers. Well, there are no affected layers. Okay, so there's nothing you can do. You can click on OK, and you can size this as small as you want it. Now you can see the width is 2.093 and the height is 2.709. When I click on make it, you're still going to get project Incompatible because this functionality does not exist in Cricut Design Space mobile app. So I'm going to click OK. Even if you try to bypass this by going to the line type, which is over to your far left, I'm going to click on line type. Notice that there are your line types listed here. There's a cut, there are some additional functionality here. You have to click on them to see which ones are available with the mobile app because they're not all something that you can use with Cricut Design Space mobile app. So there is no print option. There is nothing that will send this image to your printer. It can only be treated as a cut. You can also do it as a draw. Okay, so if I wanted to go in and tell it to draw this, I would just select whatever color or whatever point size I'm using, and then I would click the check mark in the top right corner. Let me just move this out of my way. So you can see here that there is a lot of functionality that look like it exists. So I'm going to click on make it, and that's what you get. It's just going to give you the outline of the image, or the outline of the box that the image was in. It's not giving you the actual image. So there again is functionality that does not work inside Cricut Design Space mobile app. So I'm just going to go back here, and I'm going to click on it and delete it. Now, if you're looking for an image that you want to work with that's already inside Cricut Design Space that Cricut has uploaded for you to use with Cricut Access, you can click on image in the bottom left corner, and I'm just going to select all images, and then I'm just going to select one here. So I'm going to go with this Celebrity Black History Month, or Celebrate Black History Month. That's what I get for not having my glasses on. And then I'm going to select insert. So now we have an image here, and let's say that I'm just going to be putting this, using this with some black permanent vinyl. Then I'm ready to go ahead and select make it if I didn't want to change the sizing. So I'm just going to click make it. And you notice at the very top, right up under the matte size of 12 by 12 material and a mirror off, it shows cut. So this can only be a cut project. There is nothing you can do to change it to a print project. Cricut Design Space mobile app is not going to send anything to a printer. Okay, so if I click on continue, it's going to have me to pair my cutting machine, which is the Maker. So I'm just going to go ahead and select it just so you can see here. And now I can choose vinyl. And then all I have to do is just put the vinyl on my mat and load it into my machine so that it will start to cut for me. But I just wanted to come on and just show you guys that you cannot do the functionality of print then cut using an Android, an iOS, or a Chromebook. Okay. Now there may be some workarounds with the Chromebook online. I don't have a Chromebook, so I can't test it. But I can tell you based on what I'm using here that the Android, you cannot do print then cut. Okay. And we even saw that you can't even do draw. All right. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So the additional tutorial that I have on my YouTube channel that tells you how to use or correct a project incompatible alert message on your laptop is correct. The only issue that most people have is that they're using those steps to fix the issue on a mobile app, and print then cut does not work on Cricut Design Space mobile app. All right, so don't kill yourself with uploading your SVG files that you've purchased and they're not working in Cricut Design Space mobile app. They're not made to work in Cricut Design Space mobile app at this time. Now, I don't know if that's an upgrade that Cricut will be making, but at this day and time, it is not a function that is available to any of us. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope this video tutorial will bring about some resolve for those that are trying to figure out what are they doing wrong and why won't my instructions work for the project incompatible alert message. And now we all know. All right. If you're currently in my Facebook group, Ken Doris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, thank you guys so much for being a part of my group. And if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if this is the first time you've seen one of my tutorials and you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have a great day.